Hey guys, how's it going? Octopus here. Welcome back to Union Cross. I'm going to be going over the update. We just got a crazy boss, Ramu, the third summon I was talking about. We faced the Titan, Shiva, now there's Ramu. We have a new VIP medal, the Darkside, and also there's some changes happening to PvP and the pet training system. I'm going to go over all that right now. We're going to start off with the VIP. VIP this week is actually pretty crazy. Darkside's in there, Anthem's in there, Sora, Chippendale's in there, and also the Sora and Riku EX medal. There's 6 copies here of 7 stars. You can combine them all together to make the supernova of this medal, and then just meow wows and you're done. They actually gave you a powerful medal in VIP. It is really good to see this because VIP has been lackluster since the Invisible. The Invisible was the last good VIP medal we got that didn't have any strings attached. Like Ansem over here is a good medal, but you have to combine him together, all his 7-star copies, which means you're just killing your sub slots. Not really worth it. But here is just straight up, here you go, powerful medal with 5 trait rolls. That is pretty crazy to see, and you still get your 4,400 jewels. You also get Kingdom Hearts 3 Darkside, which I'm going to talk about, and everything else here is crazy. I can't believe this VIP actually gave you a Sora and Riku medal. So my little prediction before I talk about Darkside is that next week when the Dual World Roxas banner ends, we're going to get a Sora and Riku banner, and then VIP next Monday is going to be Dual World Roxas. I have a feeling about that, and if it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen. But if you guys are trying to make a decision, should I pull for Dual World Roxas or not, wait for the Twitter announcement on Sunday night, 11 p.m. Eastern for me, whatever it is for your time zone. So make sure you guys, if you want to hold off, because it might be in VIP. If you guys do buy VIP, that's instantly no jewels spent, 4,400 jewels your way, and a powerful medal on top of it. With that being said, let's talk about Darkside. VIP couldn't be perfect for everything. Here's Darkside. He's basically an AoE medal. He's got good buffs and debuffs. He buffs your reverse strength by 5, your general strength and speed strength maximum at 15, and then targets defense down by 10 along with the speed defense. That part is really good, especially the defense part, because battles like the Ramu battle we're about to talk about, where halfway through the battle, they might take away their debuffs, you have to reapply them with your attacking medals. So that's the highlight of Darkside here, is that he does have that general defense down, which we usually don't see in a lot of good attacking medals. The problem is that he has to do more special attacks in succession for him to have his higher multiplier, and his higher multiplier is not that high compared to medals we have now, especially the Birth by Sleep medals, KR20, Final Fantasy Record Keeper medals, and all medals that seem to be coming out have 40 plus multipliers for AoE, where he's only got 32.53, and it's not even perfect. He has to have that multiple activations before him. Stroke at Midnight is going to have a hard time because he's on slot 3, so you have to have those extra attacks on your first 2 medals, and then his activation, he's going to work on Divine Rose and you're missing Ache, but then those Keyblades are not as good as something like the Stroke of Midnight. So it's awkward where he sits on Keyblades and then he has to have those successions. If they took that away, he'd be pretty decent. 32.53, you can get away with perfect traits, especially being a Supernova medal, meaning you can upgrade them, but even his Supernova is only a 90 multiplier and gives you reverse strength by 15. So he's not that great of a medal. You're not buying VIP him for him, that's for sure. But it is an addition to the collection, I guess, if you guys wanted more to there. Besides that, this VIP is crazy alone just because of that Sora and Riku. Definitely something to go for. You do have these new avatar boards along with the pet avatar. You got brooms, you got gems, blue fairies, and don't forget Chippendale is now just unlocked every time you buy VIP. It's not a limited time quest. It's just there when you buy VIP every week. So a couple things to mention is the headpiece for this avatar right here, the female and the male with the dress. It has a critical perk plus 11. We don't see much critical perks in the game, so that's a pretty cool VIP to see. Critical perk plus critical hit perk plus 11. I can't speak today, can I? The other ones are rare enemy, and rare enemy. Good if you're farming those coins still, or any event in the future that you want the eggs or little prize shadows to show up. Besides that, VIP is solid. Next up, we're going to jump into the Popcorn Hat Union Cross. Again, the Union Cross has increased rare enemy chance. If you guys are new to the game or you've just been lazy like me, try to keep up keep up on Unicross because it does have jewels in there, Chippendales, and everything else that comes along with the game. It's just that the ×3 speed is not able to use in there, and you can really tell how slow the game used to be. So that feels like a drag. Next we do, actually before we go to Ramu, because he's like pretty much the last thing, the raid events here, same thing like every week. If you guys are still ranking up, don't forget that if you're new to the game, every 50 levels after level 300, you get an avatar board for 5,000 free jewels just for ranking up. So if you guys want to get 5,000 jewels to do some pulls from 300, 350, 400, 450, 500, so on and so on, every 50 levels after 300, you get 5,000 jewels. So if you guys do want to level up, use that raid boss as much as you can, especially during the bonus hours. But let's talk about the last thing, defeat Ramu. And we talked about this the other week where I was like, we've seen Titan, we've seen Shiva, but there's a third summon that they're going to be doing, and here he is, the first appearance of Ramu, the Final Fantasy VII. Basically, they just did some art after those bosses, like the Shiva and the Titan. Now they have this one. He is the worst of the worst, man. So this guy is giving everyone trouble. There's some people that beat it. I got him down to like 117,000 bars of HP on the third turn. Once I go for my Sora and Riku medal, I kind of think I have a strategy for it. So this is my free-to-play account. My free-to-play account's not strong enough at the moment. What I gotta do is probably get that new Sora and Riku medal like I was talking about. I do need like 2 pulls off it. I'm not gonna buy VIP because this account is 100% free-to-play. But just to go in, give you a general idea of what you're up against is pretty difficult. You got Berry Masters down there. The one on the right's going to die first compared to the one on the left. They changed the HP on that, which makes it difficult, and that's why you have to have the new Supernova plus Sora and Riku medal, because it has debuffs on its Supernova activation. Or just bring in medals like Hades, medals that give that general defense down. You're going to be able to get through this a little bit easier. But on the first turn, I'm going to bring the Overwrite medal in there. I'm going to start off with the cast of Shion. Now that I have my buffs and debuffs on, I'm going to activate a medal like, let's say, Master Xehanort over here, just to get my guild up to 250%, and I'm going to go through this whole attack over here. What I want to do, and I think it's going to work, is if I can blast them both down on the first turn, the Barrier Masters, I can start focusing on Ramu himself. The problem over here, after this activation, the Barrier Master on the bottom right over there is going to die. So when he dies on this turn, he brings those buffs back up. So he gets general defense up by 15. He gets everything up by 15. So I got to work through that. And that's where that Supernova, Sora, and Riku medal come in, because they can take care of that. I can go activate Shion and then activate the Sora and Riku. Let's pretend that's lightning. And we'll have those debuffs in there, and we'll just activate this. So if my party would actually share a Sora and Riku, it could work out. But you can see now that if I do activate this key art, he has no buffs or debuffs, so it's not going to really do anything here because he's not applying the buffs. So this guy is ridiculous, but don't worry about it too much, guys. It's only worth a gem and a title, not worth you doing pulls or buying VIP just to beat this guy. This might signify to the future of what we have to deal with, and I really like the boss design. It's really cool. But for me, it's not dropping me 5,000 jewels. It's one quest. If I skip this one quest, it's not going to hurt my game. The most I'm losing on is that unique title, but that's about it. If you guys really want to skip on this, skip on it. If you want to beat it, I recommend the Kingdom Hearts 2 Riku and Sora medal, and high sub slots, man. High sub slots on your Keyblade. You saw what my medals are. My medals are extra attack, -60s, plus 1000s. I got the 120% on my Sephiroth medal, and even then, you can see how much damage this guy has. So I wouldn't worry too much about trying to go all out for this one enemy. Besides that, though, let's talk about what's going to be happening to Global soon. All right, so the update that's in JP right now, the first one's going to be about the pet training. If you guys don't know, pet training right now costs 200 for the first reset. This resets every week on the Monday. Today is Monday, so this is going to cost me 200 if I want to pet train again, then 500, then 1,000, and then 2,000. It is very heavy costing to do this, and you have to wait a whole week for it to reset. Instead, though, now they actually changed it on the JP side. Here's a notice that that's the before. After, you can do this every day, changes 24 hours. So you can actually do 100 for the first reset, 100 again, and then it goes into 200, 500, then 1,000. So you can do this every day. I would be careful with this. I know the first 2 resets seems like, oh, it's only 100 jewels, but it resets every 24 hours. So you don't have to wait. You don't have to wait an entire week. This can get very expensive very fast. Even if you do it once a day, or you're like, okay, I'm gonna use 100 joules a day, that is 30 days in a month. That is 3,000 joules. That is one of your pulls. You are sacrificing one of your pulls for RNG on a medal you already have, just trying to get a trait. Now, if you have a Keyblade setup and it's perfect already and all your traits are good and you just need pet traits, it depends on the person. It's by user, but honestly, I would try to stay away from that. Worst case scenario, I would do maybe 200 per week. Pretend that the reset's not there every day. Do it twice, and then wait till the end of the week, Monday, and do it twice again if you want to. From there, though, if you do the 2, and even the 2, if you do 400 joules a day, you know how expensive that can get, especially for free to play. If you're not free to play, though, you're going to be able to get these pet traits a lot easier. 100, 100, 200, stop there. That's 4 tries in one day. Tomorrow resets. That's another 4 tries, especially by VIP. Your normal slot that you get for free. And if you pulled 5 times. You have 3 pet training slots for 3 different medals, 4 resets each. Better chance of getting those extra attack, those plus 1000s, but it's going to burn through your joules. I still say be patient. Currently, at the moment, I use 200 joules on both accounts every week. But that only equaled up to 800 joules in a month. That is barely anything. And I'm going to stay to that rule, but probably up to 1,000. So I'll let myself spend 1,000 a month to do some early rerolls, but that's it. That's it. I might even spend 1,000 in 3 days combined. Do 4, 8, and then 2 more times and be like, okay, I'm not going to do this again until May 1st and then June 1st and so on and so on. So you got to kind of be careful with this. Yes, you do want those 120s. Yes, you do want those 200, 2,000 strength, but it could get hella expensive. The next notice is going to go along with this pet training because PvP has been changed. So PvP, I don't know if it's going to say it here, but pretty much they're giving some tips here. We can use 5 Keyblades for this week. And that's going to be really hard to get through. In all honesty, that means you're going to have at least 3 buffers. Because 3 out of 5 wins on a match. 2 of your Keyblades are going to be Keyblades that are triple threat strategy. But the thing is, with the pet training system, triple threat strategy is kind of dead. And hurts because all they have to do is put a medal on there that has 100% sleep resist or paralysis resist or poison resist, and your triple threat strategy gets kind of ruined from that point on. All they have to do is match your proper Keyblade, but it's 5 Keyblades versus 5, so it's more of a game like, oh, is he going to put on his first turn? Is his first turn going to be a proper setup, not a proper setup? They have to know where to put their 100% resistance, but they can really screw it over. So PvP, 5 Keyblades. I called this when I said, hey, they're going to do ×3 speed. Well, here comes 5 Keyblades, and here you go. Because now, with the ×3 speed, you can get through PvP very quickly, get your dailies done, and get all your quests done, your PvP matches. But now, with 5 Keyblades, it's going to take quite a while. Anyways, that's what's coming up, guys. I just want to give you a heads up. I'll talk about that more in another video. I'm going to be doing polls tonight on my main account because I think I want to go for that Roxas because my reverse power slot is lacking. It has a Sephiroth there with only -60 aerial, and also that dual world Roxas looks really good. The question is, though, is he going to come in VIP next week? If he does, you know what? No, I don't want to buy VIP. I don't want to buy VIP twice in a week. I might buy this week's VIP just to get that Sora and Riku one because that's what I have less of on my main account. And then I'll just go for the polls of Dual World Roxas, and that's it. Because I do need VIP coins for Hades, so on and so on. So you should be seeing a poll video tonight or tomorrow, depending when I can get to it. And I'm also going to be doing my pet training, because if I buy VIP, pull 5 times, I'm going to showcase the triple pet training to you guys to see if I get anything lucky off that. Because so far, I've got 2 +1000s and 1 extra attack 120 between the 2 accounts. Either way, guys, though, let me know what you're excited for. Are you getting this VIP? Are you skipping? Are you looking forward to this 5 Keyblade PvP system? I'm not. I'll probably just do my dailies, literally like tap through everything, just say screw it. It is a luxury week. There is going to be draw tickets in it. Just a heads up. Top places get draw tickets, 50 tickets, 25, 40, so on, depending where you are. So there is those draw tickets in there, along with a lot of tier 8, and the plat tickets are pretty high as well. But again, if you have a Keyblade setup that's set up already, you don't need as much evolved materials. They're just evolved materials. Remember that. They'll come as they go. Your weekly quest will give you 1, so don't worry about it too much. And Coliseum also has Meow Wows there if you make top 10,000. But that's pretty much everything, guys. Let me know down below your thoughts on everything. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the like button. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.